Hello Leo, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today I'll be doing a general reading for you, not a personal, so take what's for you and leave the rest, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. Take the energy from when you see the video to a few weeks out. I want to say we're starting off with a Wisdom of the Oracle for your oracles here. What may be most important for you to be worrying about here. Let's take a look. We have Round and Round, Thinker in the reverse, which is a protection message, and a leg up. This Round and Round makes me feel the energy of what comes around goes around. Not necessarily that it has to be a bad thing, but it's like a karmic thing. The energy always circles around, and if you give out bad energy, sometimes some of that can come back to haunt you. Some of us more than others. I'm gonna say a lot of us, but some of us more than others get this. Have this this occur. We might not know that's what it is because it could be years later, but it always comes back. If you send out good vibes, that's why it's good to try to stay in as good of energy as you can, because the energy you reflect can come back at you. And I feel like that's part of what this is. Thinker, this is about overthinking. I feel like overthinking, examining things. Some of us need to think more about our actions, I want to say. Leo, I feel like someone maybe, not everybody, it feels, take as a resonance, it feels like maybe you jump at new opportunities, wanting to see something new occur, possibly in our lives, being bored. She looks very bored over here sitting. Nothing to do. It's not that there's nothing to do. I feel like you just haven't found that right niche, that one, that right thing that really clicks with you. And you have a leg up. Some of us need to let others join in the search. We're talking like trying to find what it is that makes us happy and what would motivate us to a more positive vibe. And I feel like letting someone join in that search. Sometimes we need help. Sometimes we, instead of thinking so hard about something, I feel like somebody is really, someone may have offered some help to you financially, and you're really overthinking why they asked. I feel like they literally just see you struggling and want to help. They are being honest about it. There's nothing in it for them other than maybe being closer to you, because they may have some feelings for you that you're unaware of. So be mindful of that if you're not looking for that. But I do feel like this is a time when you do need some help. If you don't take the help, I feel like the struggle could get a little worse. It could get worse before it gets better. Not that it'll always be bad, but it will get worse before it gets better. All right, let me read from the book for you guys. We have the number 25. Round and Round. Essential meanings: the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Relationship message: are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person, who may not look similar, but who attracted you because you're easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you have learned something of great value since the last time around. And your prosperity message. If you're in a scenario that appears to be an echo of something that's already happened in the past in your work life, it is because you're being invited to see what you couldn't see before. This is a perfect time for you to look at the deeper motives you have and your attraction to the opportunities and people who have entered your life to be a part of your journey to prosperity. Who helps you navigate? Who sabotages you? Who supports you? What are the familiar signs and your responses to them? When you find yourself in the repeat of a pattern of the past, it's a good time to get a coach or mentor who can help you see what you can't on your own. Repeat what works, what doesn't. Not what doesn't. Okay. Thinker, number 44. Essential meaning, strategy, being analytical and logical. The oracle's message, the ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. All right. Your protection message. You must be suffering you might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something. Get away. Read a book. Watch a movie. Do something that gets you completely away from thinking about what it is for a time, to give your mind time to relax. We have the number 34. A leg up. Essential meanings, receiving help, delegating authority and interdependence. Relationships. Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs, and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask, and it is given. Prosperity. Now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there too. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it all by yourself anymore. Somebody's got some good things coming up here. I feel like you don't know it yet. You might, an idea that you chose to make into a business, or if you chose to, I feel like somebody choosing to change their living environment, like remodeling, or not really remodeling. I feel like it could be some remodeling going on, but I feel like it's buying new curtains and things like that, like a feng shui kind of thing. And you're not really sure how to go about it, but you really are kind of getting into that, the energy, learning how to manipulate energies to have a happier environment at home. Interesting. All right, we're going to start off into the body of your read here, Leo. Let's see what's going on for Leo, what you most need to... we got the 9 of Swords right on the top of here. 5 of Cups, the Hermit in the reverse, and the 9 of Swords in the reverse as well. There's a lot of worry going on here. A lot of that overthinking, or thinking. Maybe just thinking a little too much, stressing about the wrong things, or really needing to step back away from some things, because sometimes we're so close to something we overlook so close and think too much about this stuff, this negative stuff over here. We overlook what we have in our lives that are positive, and it can make us feel like we don't have anything. I'm going to put this right here. This is someone who's very focused on something that negative that may have occurred, or maybe just some things that are going on that just seem like, gosh, it seems like I'm getting bombarded here. You have the Hermit in the reverse. Don't do it on your own. Here we are with the leg up card again, the leg up energy. And it feels like not needing to go on your own. Maybe you haven't found quite what it is that you need to do, or how to do it. Needing to, maybe you're plateauing in your happiness, or in your work life, it just feels like being bored, and just looking at what can I do. What talents do I have that I can change this into something else, or start doing something else. The ho-hum boredom of a job. It just feels like ready to change, ready to do something else. And you have the Nine of Swords here. It is in the reverse. The Nine of Swords, it feels stressful. It feels like really, for me, this card amplifies over the overthinking, the stressing about something, really got your mind on something. It's in the reverse. I feel like you need to not stop doing it alone. Stop trying to do it alone. I think you're obsessed over, I got to do this by myself. Or it's not mine. You know what I mean? Like it's if I let anybody contribute, then somebody might take the credit from what, the progress I've made. I do feel like someone has had a lot of bombardment of things going on with them as of late, and they may be, or you may be, let me direct it towards you, Leo, because it's someone here, needing to talk to someone, needing a shoulder to lean on, a shoulder to cry on, maybe even. A lot of things may have happened, and you don't have to be rock solid all the time. You don't have to, I think some things have happened to force you to look at, you may have ignored some negative things, which can be good, but if it's affecting you, but you're ignoring that it's happened at all, sometimes that builds up, and it can cause a lot of negative reactions or actions. You're changing your actions, making them different than they would have been if you wouldn't have been so stressed. I feel like this is talking to someone, letting someone take some of your burdens away from you. Don't be too proud to take help, I feel like saying. What else for Leo at this time? What else for Leo? What else does Leo need to know? We have the Sun. That was odd because this card was on top of it, but I felt that I needed to pull that card. I feel like there's definitely, you can't see, some of you, not everybody obviously, someone is maybe depressed, maybe maybe you don't even realize you're depressed. Maybe you don't even realize just how sad these burdens and these responsibilities are to you, how they've gotten to you. I do feel like there's some light at the end of this tunnel here. I feel like there's something good coming in here, something that's going to completely change the way things are. I feel like you're a good person here, Leo. I think that you have, it comes back to this round and round. When I first saw the round and round, I was telling you that it felt like sending out good vibes, good karma. You may be someone that is constantly helping others, constantly giving, but it feels like you don't ever get it in return. And this could go on for years, but all that good that you push out in the world will come back to you. And I feel like this is what this is. This is the case here. This is all of that good positive energy that you've given off throughout the years will come back tenfold and give you everything that you ever wanted. Things will seem to fall into place. You have the Knight of Wands here, and you have the Queen of Cups. someone has been, I feel like, because this Knight of Wands is kind of like in a mode where you want to learn some things. You want to learn something different. You want to learn a different way to do things. Not sure how to go about it. You want to possibly, if you've been in a job where you're just not happy there, this kind of work doesn't make you happy. You may need to look into something that you can either use your, I want to say natural talents, because that's what we're most comfortable working, is if it's in something that we are good at, or we don't even gotta, you don't even gotta be good at it. It feels like what makes you happy. Who cares if you're good at it? You know what I'm saying? If you want to start a business or something, and it's this, hey, I want to make shirts, say I'd love to just make shirts all day. I'd love to just design them and this, that, and the third. If you're not good at making them, find somebody who is and make the business together with them. You know, like, it doesn't have to be about shirts, but I'm saying anything in life. If you want to do this way, you're tired of this, what has happened thus far. I feel like there's a turn of events coming here, and it's going to take you putting an effort forward. Putting an effort, that could be part of this leg up as well. Let somebody help you get to where you want in your life, in your dreams. Make your dreams come true, come to fruition here. Anything else from this deck for Leo? Anything else? Well, there we go. Oh, we have the Devil in the reverse. I feel like somebody in the past, you went down a path of change, trying to change the way things were in your life. You may have had the same patterns, the same routine for years, and you may have tried to deviate from that in the past, and it just did not go well. You felt like it couldn't be meant to be, because it didn't go well. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel. But if changes are difficult sometimes, a lot of times, especially whole life changes, and I feel like you may want to give up before you get to where you need to be. And I think with this in the reverse, I think this happened in the past. You may have, well, this isn't working out, so, but you didn't give it enough time. You didn't give it enough, I don't want to say enough effort, because you probably put a lot of effort into whatever it was, because you wanted that change at the time. But you let go of your dreams, maybe for someone else, maybe to start a family, maybe to, whatever the case is. I feel like you're just not happy in the way things have went. And there's always room to change. There's always time to change. If you're alive, there's time to change. There's a way to change. You can do this. And I feel like don't deviate from it, though. I feel like don't be tempted to give up like you may have in the past. Search for whatever it is that will make you happy. All right, let's pull some cards for clarity here for you, Leo. Boy, that was quick. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. We have Justice in the reverse. And we have Empress. You have it in you to make all these changes. This Empress is representing to me that you got all this creative energy about you. You've got talents. I don't think you remember. Some of you might not even remember. It's been a while ago since you implemented them, used them in something. But I feel like there's something in you. That's why you're not happy, because there's something in you that wants to create. For some of you, it could be create life. Not necessarily children, but growing, maybe having a garden, something as simple as planting seeds, and maybe you didn't know how to do it, but you thought, oh, I'd love to do that. I helped my grandma back in the day, say. You helped someone else, and you really loved it that summer when you did that. And you may have back then thought, you know, you'd like to do something like that and have something like that, and you haven't done it. And something is, I just feel like life, like bringing life to something. It could be bringing life to a painting, bringing life to canvas. I just feel like that's the key to your happiness here. That's the key to change, is to tap into something that really speaks to you. I feel like with this Knight of Swords, you may have to, you may get in this mode of, others might not understand it when you do this. I feel like they're like, you sure? That's like blah, 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 blah. You know, maybe they didn't even know that, people that knew you for a long time didn't even know that was interest of yours. And they think it's something you just suddenly felt like you wanted to do, but it's not. It's something that was down deep, something that you remember. And in order to make this change, you may want to completely go back to school for something that has to do with hell, farming. Who knows? Something that I feel like it involves growth. Maybe you want to breed horses, say. Maybe you want to. It's some. I feel like something to do with creating life. It's just, I don't know, it just feels like life being given. It could be as simple, like I say, as having children. Maybe you haven't had any children, you're ready to have children as well. You would like that. Maybe you don't have a partner yet, but you would love to have children. Maybe this is what this stressing is about. Maybe being on your own and being alone. Maybe you haven't let anybody in because you've seen too many of your friends get hurt. It could be that as well, not letting love in. But with this Knight of Swords, I feel like almost like I didn't feel it. I almost don't feel how can I say this? I don't feel it coming off of you, Leo, but this feels like a sporadic energy. It feels like a rushing into something. I don't think that you're usually like that. I do feel like maybe this is part of this, you resist. Maybe you rushed into something in the past and it kind of veered you off your course. And that's what veered you off your course in the past. And it caused imbalance here. It caused an imbalance, and it's taken you this long to figure out exactly what it is that's been making you unhappy. Trying to find that balance. It could be trying to find that someone. All right, I'm gonna pull some cards. Let's veer off away from that for a minute. We're gonna pull some cards about your money and your career. This could be about changing your career as well. Needing something to change, needing something different. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Remember, we're talking about the money here. Choices. It's in the reverse. Some of you aren't gonna make the necessary changes, or maybe you're afraid of making the change. You see how he's like really seeming like he's not sure what he should do, so he just doesn't do anything. Don't be that. Don't be that person that doesn't make the change because it seems like too intense or it might be too much work. I think that you will be very satisfied with the outcome. You have strength. Here you are. There you are, Leo. This is you coming up in your read. Someone's ready to change careers, definitely. Someone's ready for, it feels so much like big changes. Changing the way you make money, changing the way you see, the way you look at money, possibly. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This energy came out together. Nine of Pentacles. The Hierophant. And the King of Pentacles. Okay. Let me take a look at this. It feels here like someone, the key to your success is possibly, it's either in marriage. It connects a little bit here. Maybe you're trying to hold on to, possibly. This Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles makes me feel like someone trying to, see how she's clutching this bag, trying to hold on to some things, trying to hold on to individuality, independence, maybe. It's in the reverse. I feel like it comes with this connecting with someone else's energy here. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is, look how she's sharing. Throwing caution to the wind, throwing, I feel like sharing responsibility and sharing the progress as well. Not feeling like you have to keep that to yourself. I do feel like it's maybe investing in something. You have the Hierophant, which can be about going back to school or higher learning here. I feel like someone may want to go back to school. You're not happy with the job that you have, the jobs that are available to you with the maybe with the how do I want to put it? I can't even think of the word that I want here. Not your talent necessarily, but your knowledge, whatever it is. You may want to learn. Need to go back to school to learn the trade that you want to work in, the way you make your money. And I feel like this ends with this King of Pentacles. This is you knowing what you want, being solid, being comfortable, looking like retirement here. Being able to do what you that's the course that you're going to end up taking, Leo, I feel, to get to your true happiness and to be comfortable in life later on. Somebody's very young here. I feel like someone's young and thinking about these things already. It's good. That's good. If you feel like, you're not going to spend, a lot of people spend their entire life doing what they don't want to do. I did it. I mean, working in a field that you don't, you might have been good at it. You know what I mean? But it's if it wasn't for you, it wasn't for you. It'll make you very unhappy. Believe me, I know. I went through it. If you need to go back to school, do it. I feel like somebody may have with this Four of Pentacles here, maybe trying to hold on to thinking that it's going to cost you, and you'll find out that there is help, financial help to go back to school if you want. I do feel like someone is going to end up in a relationship where that is where your financial security comes from for some of you. Obviously you don't just want to, but I feel like not everybody gets that, but I feel like someone is going to end up in a relationship where the other person's family or they are financially stable, and you won't even have to work anymore. I don't know who that is. I just feel like someone, and maybe this person that I feel is very young as well, looking at their future. All right, I'm going to pull a Grace card for you guys to finish this read and close it out. What else does Leo? Okay, invoke. Ask for a blessing. There is an endless supply of divine support awaiting your request. Let's put that right here. Wow, okay. I guess that is it, Leo. I wish I could be more clear. Sometimes these things don't come out as clear as I would like. Give you better answers. I might change up my setup starting next week. Try to reel this in because I'll feel all this energy and I just blurt, 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 blurt. And I may just try to section it off for you guys and make it not so complex if I can. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it gets this way. It's all over the place, isn't it? All right, Leo, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.